Afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A diesel motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today we're going to look at another beautiful 2007 Tiffin Allegro Phaeton. This is the 40 QDH. 40 feet 5 inches long total length. It has 4 slides and only 35,000 miles. Beautiful diesel RV, folks, built by one of the most reputable brands in the RV industry. Tiffin Homes, one of the few manufacturers, in fact the only one that I can think of that's built in the South, built in Red Bay, Alabama. Wonderful family that owns it, the Tiffins. I'm sure many of you are familiar with the Allegro motorhomes, have been out for 45, 50 years. Well, this is just an upgrade. The Phaeton got the Freightliner custom chassis, automatic traction control. You've got anti-lock brake system. Got the alloy wheels. You've got the power awning. You have, now I got to replace the fabric on a couple of these slide toppers, which is nothing unusual. I mean, it's still a 13-year-old coach, stuff like that. You know, we pretty much expect. But a beautiful RV other than that. I mean, this thing got the big 350 horse Cat C7, 860 pound-feet of torque. Got the 6-speed Allison transmission, 10,000 pound towing capacity. Awesome and dependable motor, and with only 35,000 miles. I mean, wow, guys. Corners aren't beat up. Got the triple camera backup system, which works great. Fiberglass top roof. You know, a good thing about a Freightliner, very easy to get service performed on it. I mean, this is what a Freightliner is what most diesel mechanics learn to be diesel mechanics on. But this is a beautiful RV, no delamination, 10-gallon DSI water heater, got some big tires on it that look great, still got the tabs on them, and those are Bridgestone tires, not a cheap tire. Leveling jacks, got the window awning. Really nice, guys. For some reason, I've had a run on these. I've got 3 2007 Phaetons right now. This is second of the 3. And I'm gonna tell you something. Allegro or Tiffin customers are very loyal. These things are gonna sell quickly. One-piece windshield, so you don't miss anything while you're driving. 7,500 Onan diesel generator, running right now, powering both ACs, refrigerator, and everything. Power. Like I said, power awning, power door awning, and more. Let's look inside. And guys, everything in here is original. I didn't have to change the carpet out, which is very unusual for an 07. But ceramic tile floor, seats look great, leather flex steel captain chairs. They both swivel for party seating. Passengers a recliner. You know, the edge is starting to show up, and that's not wear, that's just from age, which is normal, especially with that big one-piece windshield. So 35,100 some odd miles on the cockpit. Sony backup camera works great. I just turned it off because the gas is getting a little, or the diesel fuel is getting a little bit low, and I didn't want the generator to run out on me in the middle of the video. Sony backup camera works great. Dash looks good. I see there's no smoke or pet odors. There's no signs of animals in here, you know, and there are signs I look for, guys, and because that kills the sale. When you have animal odors in one, that just, it's like smoking in one. It kills the resale value, and that's why I try to stay away from them. But first thing you're going to see, especially if they've had cats and even small dogs, you'll see pick marks in the vinyl covered padded dash. None of that. You'll see chew marks on the furniture. None of that. So obviously it's not being an animal owner's RV. I'm not that there's anything wrong with carrying your animals with you. It's just as long as they're well behaved. Because let me tell you something, guys. It's all about resale value. When you buy one, you want to keep it for your resale. Now, if you're talking one that's, you know, 15, 20 grand, then it don't really matter. But when you're talking this $90,000 price range, the, you know, resales everything. Let's start. Look here at the dash. You've got air horn. You have power shades, power fans, 6-speed Allison transmission, adjustable pedals, brake and gas pedals, heated power mirrors. Everything up here works just like it should. We just drove it 600 miles in without a problem. Got the original flat screen TV that still looks great, and it fits the hole perfectly. Step up here. Xantrex inverter, which is handy, and I'll show you here in a minute. Awning controls, wine guard. Looks like it's got a wine guard road trip satellite, which is a in-motion satellite system on the roof. Well, at least a control for it anyway. Curtain that goes all the way around the windshield for privacy. Nice and open. Now guys, this one came factory with a dual opposing sofas, but this is the factory option computer desk and Euro recliner. So this is all factory installed by Tiffin, and it matches. 2 chairs, Corian table, Corian countertops. You can see the mirrors look great. No stress cracks on the countertops. Got the matching backsplash, 3-burner stove top, which doesn't look like it's hardly been used. Got the microwave convection oven, so you can bake in it as well as microwave. Now, one thing the previous owners did do, and this is a love it or hate it thing, obviously either the fridge had went bad, which again, being the age, that's nothing unheard of, or they just didn't use it. And a lot of people do this. You know, if you're, you know, most people that have these big RVs, you're running a generator 90% of the time. You're driving it, keep the thing cool to run your roof airs. So when refrigerator goes bad, instead of spending, you know, $2 or $3 grand on another one, they just go put an electric refrigerator in it. Holds more food, cools off faster, and is a whole lot cheaper to replace and a lot more dependable. And it's got a built-in ice maker. It's nice and cold. I never could have got a RV fridge cold this quick, but, and you can see, I mean, it's right ahead. In fact, I probably have to turn it down. I turned it up all the way, but it's on, it's already under 30 degrees in the fridge, and it's only been on about an hour. So, you know, you do that with an RV fridge, it takes 7 or 8 hours to get to that point. But, you know, if that's a deal breaker, let us know. We'll try to work out a deal with you to put an RV fridge back in it. But, be honest with you, I mean, depends on what you're going to use it for. Most people don't boondock in a motorhome like this, but if you were, you may want to try to work out something on a putting a regular RV fridge back in. It looks like it didn't have room for the 4-door. It looks like it probably just had the 2-door anyway, so it didn't really have that $5,000 4-door 14 cubic foot fridge either. Looking in here, guys, you've got a side bathroom or side water closet. God, that air feels good back here. Corian tops back here, porcelain RV toilet, big medicine cabinet overhead, fantastic vent fan, big shower, and got the plastic surround. You can look around the skylight, nothing sagging. Look through there, guys. I mean, the headliner's perfect, no signs of water damage, anything like that. Look here in the back, you got a large island bed. This could be a king, actually. Let me step it off. That is a king island bed. Looks like it's got an adjustable air mattress with his and her controls. Nightstands, again, original carpets, look great. Headliner looks great. Got a second vanity in here. Flat screen TV. I didn't even look in here. Now look at this, washer and dryer combo. Guys, got everything you need. Big closet, if I remember right. Yep. They hung up some cedar blocks in here. Now the ones in the slide out should be cedar lined, but for some reason the ones in the back aren't. Well, excuse me. No, but hey, it don't matter. Look here, you got plenty of trim work. It looks really nice. Hardwood cabinets. You know, Tiffin's a high quality build anyway. This is not their cheap model. This is more their upper medium brand, the Phaeton. And you look at what these things cost new. I mean, considering what it costs new to what it costs now, it's a significant drop just to have 35,000 miles. Beautiful RV, no stress cracks on the tile floor. Crown molding. I mean, guys, this is a nice rig. Low miles, got everything you need, plenty of power, plenty of towing capacity, good dependable motor. It's a Freightliner custom chassis, raised rail with the full basement. And like I said, guys, I've got two other one of these too for the same price if you're interested. But this particular one is $89.9, haggle free, includes a 90-day nationwide limited warranty that we purchase on your behalf, accepted at a network of dealers nationwide. Also included is we go through a massive 4-page inspection process. You can see it on our website, parkwayrvcenter.com. And basically, I can promise you this, it's the only one in the RV industry that's as thorough for a used RV. There's not another dealer out there that would take the time, the trouble, and the money to sell an 07 Phaeton for this price and still do and guarantee all those systems to work. Nobody does that, guys. Most dealers on 13-year-old motorhome, you're lucky if they'll check your propane, make sure it's not leaking. Other than that, it's just take it like it is. And guys, we do that because we buy nicer RVs to begin with that have been well cared for. That means less trouble for us when we do our inspection, and we can get them out quicker. And you're buying a nicer overall RV because, no matter how low the price is, unless you're a RV technician yourself, you don't want to inherit somebody else's problem. That's the thing. When you buy one from a dealer, you want one everything's ready to go, which is done after purchase, and that's how you want it, guys. Trust me on that. Now, you don't want one that's been checked out a month ago or a month and a half ago, and everybody and their kids and brothers and sons and ex-wives and their new husbands and their families have walked through it. You want one that's been freshly checked out, freshly cleaned up inside and out, which is what we do after my techs are done. This is done after purchase. Locked up. Of course, after my service manager does his final walkthrough, and if he's happy with it, he'll set up an appointment for you to pick up your new-to-you Phaeton when you arrive here at the appointed time. Tech that checked it out, and you can record him with your phone or camera. He's going to go through this RV with you when you arrive, give you a one-on-one RV orientation. That's included. And he'll answer any questions you have. He'll go through a big long checklist that's a condensed version of our inspection process, and he'll show you all those systems work, answer any questions you have, give you tips, tricks, and pointers. All that's included, guys. $89.9. Easy, simple, done. Haggle-free price and no extra fees besides applicable sales tax. So the price, the tax, that's it. If you want to know how much your sales tax will be, when and where you have to pay it, just give us a call. Tell us where you live and how you're paying for it, and we'll get you that information. That way there's no surprise. Everybody's got to pay tax in some shape, form, or fashion. That's just part of it. And guys, and other than that, though, we're not like other dealers. We don't have dock fees or prep fees or tag and title fees or any of that nonsense, guys. We don't have mandatory financing where you have to go through the dealership's finance department to buy it for that price, and if you bring your own financing or pay cash, you have to pay a higher price. We don't do that, guys, and that's a big scam going around right now with RV dealers. We don't have mandatory upgrades where they imply that you have to buy an extended warranty or have to buy gap insurance through them to buy the RV you're looking at for the advertised price, guys. We don't play those games. What we do is this is the price. Doesn't matter to us how you pay for it. You can pay cash. You can finance it. You can go through our lenders. You can go through your lenders. You can trade or a combination of the three. It's all straight into the bank for us. We make no money on financing. That's why other dealers push their financing so hard. That's a big source of revenue, guys. They can pick up, and it costing you $8,000 to $10,000 extra on a motorhome like this if you go through their finance department, because they're going to mark the interest rate up, costing you thousands of dollars in higher RV payments over the life of an RV loan, and all those extra services they try to get you to buy, like the gap insurance and extended warranties and all that stuff, is marked up 5 or 6 times, which you could buy the same services for yourself if you just spent some time and researched them on the internet. And what they do is they add it to your loan if you're financing, and making interest on that, making even more money. And the banks let the dealers keep the interest rate that they marked up on the loan. So, and guys, here's how it works. You don't talk directly to the bank when you go through a dealership's finance department. You don't have a clue what you're really paying in interest. And if you do look them up and call them, their operators are trained never to talk about the interest rates you got approved for. And trust me, guys, it's very frustrating. I've been in that situation, and I've seen dealers that operate like that, which is most of them. It's a big source of revenue for them. They can pick up an extra $10,000 if you go through their finance department. And it's wrong to me, because I believe in full disclosure. You know, if they're making money on the interest rate, they need to tell you how much they're making and how much your buy rate, which is what the bank approves you for, and how much, of course, and you can look on your contract, see how much the dealer's charging you. They're not ever going to do that. And I hope one day they make it illegal, folks, but it's just amazing. And you hear horror stories about these people who bought campers and bought new motorhomes and been paying on them for 2 or 3 years, and they call and get their payoff, and they still owe more than what the brand new model of their motorhome is advertised for on the internet. It's a scam, guys. It's amazing. And I see people, at least once a week, I have what we call a rip-off, well, I call it the other word, but rip-off world casualty here at Parkway RV, where they bought a new RV, their first purchase. They didn't do any research. They didn't look at used. They bought new. They financed it. They went through the dealership's finance department, paid all those extra upgrades like the extended warranties, fabric protection, tire and wheel packages, all that junk. They bring here to trade. No idea what their payoff is. Well, I've been paying on it for 3 years. I've been paying so and so a month. It ought to be this. So we'll call the bank, get the payoff, and it's not just that. It's like I said, they'll buy a camper that's advertised for 25 grand, and they've been paying on it 3 years, still owe $30,000 on it, and it's worth 15 or 14 grand. And there's nothing you can do in that situation. You feel sorry for them, and believe me, guys, I've had people get mad at us for telling them the truth, but they got ripped off. I can't, I try to help everybody we can. We'll do whatever we can to try to get you approved for financing, because in the end, that just benefits us. But we're at the beck and call and the mercy of the bank, just like you are. And they're not going to finance an RV if you have $10, $12, $15,000 negative equity in the one you're trading in. And we'll do our best to help you. I'm not saying that there have been situations we were able to trade out a negative equity, but it's very rare. At least a lot of negative equity. A little bit, you're okay. But guys, keep that in mind. There's a lot of scams going on from places you least expect, including some of the biggest corporate dealers from Chicago in the industry, and that's why their stock prices are plummeting. But anyway, catching up to them. It's like the old saying, what goes around comes around. Anyway, guys, $89.9, no matter how you pay for it, haggle free. We don't do the whole back and forth thing, and that's because here's the way we look at it. We get online, we compare prices. Everything we sell, we've got software that put in what it is, the miles on it, the condition, searches the internet, anything within 20,000 miles plus or minus, same year, make and model, it shows up the prices all in a row, so I can look on each individual ad, compare the condition to ours, and see their price. Price is what sells. That's the number one thing on every single retail shopper's mind is price. The price isn't attractive to you, you're not going to call about it, you're not going to email about it, and you certainly won't show up. So if our prices weren't some of the lowest in the country for that particular year, make, and model, our inboxes would be empty, our phones wouldn't be ringing, wouldn't have customers on the lot, and certainly wouldn't be selling 500 to 600 used RVs a year. But that's the way we've been doing it, folks, and we've been in business for 51 years. Price sales, and I never understood these dealers that still use this antique way of advertising used RVs and not putting a price on it. That's wrong, guys. A call for price. That's the most, you know, this is the way I look at it. If they're too ashamed to put the price online, it must be too high. Move on to the next. And that's why all my ads, my videos, everything has prices. $89.9, haggle free. You get you get the warranty that we purchase on your behalf. You get the inspection, the orientation. We give you other nice incentives too, like 21 nights of free camping up to 7 nights at a time at select RV resorts nationwide to be used in a 12-month period. That's $1,000 right there. We give you a drive-out tag, your legal drive-out tag, no additional charge. We give you a starter kit, all your camping essentials. New sewer hose, new water hose, pressure reducer, chemicals, adapters, and more. $100 worth of stuff for free. We give you instructional DVDs and more. All that for $89.9 plus tax, haggle free, easy, simple, done. That's the way we operate. We got 51 years of customer feedback that tells us the majority of you, I want that. That's how you like it. That's what we do. Easy, simple, done. Nobody wants surprises. Nobody wants mandatory upgrades. Nobody wants fees. They just want to know the price, what all's included with it, and that's it. I mean, guys, it's easy, simple, done. If you're interested in this motorhome, please call ahead before coming to look to verify it's available. 706-965-7929. Keep in mind, as of right now, I have 2 other Phaetons really similar to this. Same price, same year. One more QDH, and I've got one more that I haven't been to yet that I'll be shooting here in the next few days. Same size, 40.5 feet, 4 slides, so definitely got a variety. Come out and look, folks. If you're interested, give us a call before coming to verify availability. Subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. We offer nationwide delivery, and going back to what I said earlier, we do have financing available with approved credit and down payment. Keep in mind, mandatory down payment, and this is the bank's regulations. Again, we're at their mercy, just like you. On luxury items, it's 10% down plus your sales tax. So whatever your sales tax rate is, on top of 10%, that's the minimum down payment. It can be cash or trade equity. We do take trade-ins, as I said before. We'll trade for pretty much anything of value. It doesn't have to be an RV. It could be anything from a car, truck, SUV, classic car, lawn equipment, tractors, semi-trucks, you know, local property, only local, of course. It could be gold, silver, coin collections, guns, jewelry, anything of value. If I can get a value on it, I'm not afraid to put a trade figure on it. And for those of you who've been on my channel for a while, you know I've shot some I've done video reviews on some pretty crazy stuff that we've had over the years. I mean, anything from decommissioned SWAT vans to news vans to fishing lures, big huge set of commercial fishing lures, and everything else in between. Boats, we trade for boats, motorcycles. You know, we're kind of limited on the Harley Davidsons and stuff because the market's still flooded with them. But you know, if we can get a buy figure on those, we'll definitely put a trade figure on it. Thank you for watching my video, guys. Check out this 2007 Phaeton while it lasts. 35,000 miles, 350 cat, all the right equipment, 4 slides, full body paint, ceramic tile floor, and much more. Go to my website. I'll have pictures, I'll have specs, details, exact measurements, factory sales brochure, trade-in application or trade-in appraisal forms to get the trade-in process started. Please keep in mind, if your trade-in is more than a couple of years old, I'll probably have to have pictures before I can give you an accurate trade-in estimate. Also, I'll have finance applications if you want to get the finance part started. Guys, please, if you do a finance application, everything has to be what's on your driver's license. It has to be what you report to the IRS as far as your income. So for you business owners that try to cheat on your taxes, don't even try to do that on your credit app, because by law you will be reported. You have to. It's the law. I mean, we can get in trouble, and the bank we send it to will get in trouble if nobody reports you. So please, unless you can prove it with tax returns, don't show it. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, give us a call. 706-965-7929. Visit with us anytime. We're located at 5568 Battlefield Parkway, Ringgold, Georgia. We are one of the largest used RV dealerships in the South, and one of the biggest ones in the country, guys. 150, 60 plus used RVs in stock. Biggest selection in one location in a 500-mile radius. You want travel trailers, fifth wheels, motorhomes, gas, diesel, ABCs, toy haulers, you name it, I've got it. Got plenty of them. Come out and visit with us. We're the only dealership around that you can actually get out and walk around and look without going through a sales office, without getting copies of your driver's license, without getting your personal information, without having a salesperson follow you around trying to sell you everything you look at. That's not how we operate, guys. We're very easygoing. You can come out and look at your own leisure. If one of my salespeople happen to be around you, they'll ask if you need any help. You say no, you just want to look. They'll give you a card, tell you to make yourself at home. They won't bother you again. And if you need anything, just walk into the showroom, poke your head in there, and whoever's available will help you out. And if it happens to be a Saturday, you may have to wait a little bit. But you know, one of my guys will get to you. Keep in mind, guys, our busiest days for lot traffic is Friday, Saturdays, and Mondays. So if you are coming during those days, we'll do our best to get to you, but you may have to wait a little bit. And I'm sorry, guys. The way we pay our salespeople, which is salary, I can't afford to keep 30 salespeople on staff like other dealers have, because they get paid commission, which costs you thousands of dollars extra and higher prices, because they have to mark, because dealers have to mark their units up an additional 25% to cover the salesperson's commission, which to me is another bad way of doing business and an outdated way of paying your employees. Because every dollar you go to commission salespeople, every extra dollar they get you to pay is an extra 25 cents in their pocket. So they're looking out for their interest, not yours. And my guys are salary. They get paid the same whether you buy one or not. You know, they get a little thing at the end of the year, you know, a little Christmas bonus for a few dollars for every RV they sell. But other than that, they don't get any commission, guys. So keep that in mind. You know, they're here to help you. Where a commission salesperson is only looking out. They're not looking for the dealer. They're not looking for you, the customer. They're looking out for themselves. And that's why it's such an outdated way of doing business. But anyway, you ain't got to worry about it here, guys. Family owned and operated, 51 years. Monday through Friday, our business hours are 9 to 6 p.m. Eastern Time, strict. 9 to 5 Saturday Eastern Time, strict. And Saturday we are closed for the Lord's and Family Day for our employees. So keep that in mind. And we are closed. Unlike other dealers, we are closed most major holidays, so our employees can spend it with their family. Guys, we take care of our people here. You know, we're very fortunate and blessed to have the crew that we have. And I watch these other guys on YouTube and salespeople for cars and RVs, and they're all the time belittling their employees that work there, and that's wrong, guys. We got a great crew. I've been here 20 some odd years, and we've got the best crew we've ever had, from my cleanup crew to my RV techs, my managers. I mean, guys, our salespeople, we just an awesome, well-trained crew that does their job very nicely, and very fortunate and blessed to have each and every one of them, and really appreciate what they do. So anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. If you have any questions, call us, email us, sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. I'll put a link below in the video description, take you to my used Class A diesel page. Click on it, take you right there, and look forward to seeing everybody here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia.